Welcome to Club Samara Tarot, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. And this is your reading for July the 21st to the 31st of July, which is the end of the month. And I would like to really thank you for all the support for the last videos. And it was amazing to see that, and also give the comments and suggestions that have come to me, so we would take care of that as well. I hope you enjoy the readings, and if it resonates with you, I would like you to share it with other people, and please let me know how it resonated for you as well. Among the rose cards, the tiger eye, we have this today. This is Love Signs by Linda Goodman. You must be wondering, why is it here today? The reason why it is here today, because I would like to share it with you. This is where my journey started. This was the first book I ever bought when I was in grade 8 back in school. And when talking about school, I have mentioned it, or if you guys have noticed in my About section, that I am from India, and I would really like to know where you're from. As you all know, that India is a land of Hindu culture, and today I'm going to be introducing this beautiful deck. It's the God and Goddesses deck, which has mantras and intentions for meditation and blessings. And today I will be sharing the blessings with you of these decks when we start with your readings with the Standard Tarot and the God and Goddesses deck. So stay tuned and let's start with the readings without wasting any time. So this is for Aries. Please tell me, when is your birthday, where you're from, while I give you this reading, and let's see what's in store for you in these 10 days. So Aries. Aries, I feel this is going to be a very happy time in general. Okay, I won't say that there would be a problem, but yeah, we have a moon in your sign, which means that there are certain things that you need clarity on, and you're just holding on to things here. You're just holding on. So, be generous, be kind, be giving, and let the clarity come, because you just need some patience here. This is the Temperance energy, and this is just talking about patience. So if you're patient, you will get the clarity that you need. And once you have the clarity, because you are going to gain the clarity during this period. Now, clarity could be about anything, being in a relationship, or being able to know what your partner is up to, or in your careers, wherever you feel that there is something that is not clear to you. These 10 days, you're going to gain the clarity. And once it starts getting in the picture, you're going to feel happy. There are going to be celebrations or functions, social engagement during this period. And yes, things are going to get eventful. So I would say hold on to your horses, and let's see what blessing we have for you today from the God and Goddesses deck. I'm actually really liking to share these with you. Oh, wow. This is the Chandra, which is the moon card, which again, came in your reading as well. I would like to tell you the blessings that this period, these 10 days, are bringing towards you. So the blessings this Chandra card, or the moon card, is getting you is overcoming pessimism and any kind of craziness that you're feeling. So again, you're getting the clarity during this period, which is even confirmed by the Chandra god or the moon god. And this is the period where I feel that a lot of things will be back in action, back in stride, and you'll be able to move forward in a very good way into August. So thank you for listening to this reading. Let me know if it resonates, like and subscribe to this channel, and let's move on to Taurus. So Taurus, let's see what's in store for you in these 10 days. I feel that there are chances of travel. Things are going to be in control. You need to be watchful of people. You're going to get a lot of second chances, and it's a period of learning. They're wonderful cards. I just picked them up intuitively, how much I feel like. So I got these 6 cards for you. I would also say this is a period of hollow victory, so don't try and finalize anything, Taurians. This is not a time to finalize a project or finalize, make heavy decisions on something that is life changing for you. So no big decisions during this time. You will also come across people who are not trustworthy. So I would say that be careful. Okay, there could be people talking behind your back who may not be meaning too well. Like I said, second chances coming here, learning period, chances of marriage, commitment, engagement in your own personal life, and yes, possibility of travel. So yes, this is a time where you can travel as well. I also feel that things will be under control. Overall, it will not be a mess up. Even if it's going to be a mess up, I think it will not be very difficult for you to control the situations that you're in, Taurians. So I feel that and it's not a difficult period to go through. Just be watchful of who's around you and who's not around you. So let me know where you're from if you're reading, if you're watching this reading, and let me see what blessing I have for you today from which god. Okay, so this is a card. It's called Vamana, which means it's the dwarf avatar. Okay, the blessing here is receiving charity. So I think this is a time where you can be generous to people. It also says resisting cheat and tricksters. Now it kind of resonates with what I read before, that it'll be a time that you need to be very careful of people. So this is saying just that, and just make sure that you're doing whatever you're doing it for a good cause. So this is what the Vaman Avatar is trying to tell you, Taurians. So all the best. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already, and I'll see you in your next reading. And let's move on to Geminis. Let's see what we have in store for you. And if the Geminis are watching, please let me know when's your birthday, where you're from, how this reading resonated for you, and let's see what's in store for you, Geminis. Oh, it's a lot of ups and downs. Not very difficult though, but yes, you need to be a little careful. I also feel there resentment that you have in your heart. There's certain things, one part of your mind is like you're cool and composed, you know what you want, you're going after that. Okay, this is where you're going after what you want and you're not quitting. But at the same time, you're also resisting things. So that makes you stuck in the situation that you're in. So as much as you're trying to move forward, you're also trying to be, backing up as well. So I don't think this is a time to anchor yourself, especially by making all of these efforts and not moving anywhere. That could be a little heartbreaking as well. Could be a third party situation and someone influencing your relationship or, projects at work. So Geminis, please make sure that there is a movement, which means that there will be movement. It's a slow, nurturing energy is what you need to approach the things with, and surrender to any resentment that you have, because you need to understand it's just stopping your growth. So don't resent things. Let it grow, because the timing is for your growth. So let it grow. And I think that you'll be moving on from this period without too many struggles then. So I feel that, this time you need to just, hold on to your horses. And the best way that I see that you could handle these kind of situation is without making any efforts. You can just anchor yourself and just stay in that state for at least the next 10 days till the time you feel, even if you're growing at a slower pace. So let's see what we have in store for you from one of the Hindu gods here. This is Gayatri Devi. It's a mother of devotion. Okay, now let's see what she says here. She says she's giving you the blessing of peace of mind and spiritual knowledge during this time. So when you anchor yourself, it kind of resonates as well. When you anchor yourself, you will be able to focus greater on what you need to do, rather than making the efforts, moving forward and then moving backwards. That is too much of effort. So, why do that? Just anchor. I'll give you peace of mind. You will be in a state to have this knowledge, and you'll be greater concentration, greater focus as well on things. And you will have the ability to please yourself and the others around you as well. So I think use this period for the best. And if you resonate with this, please let me know. Like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. Like this video as well, of course, and share it if it resonates with you to other people. And let's move on to Cancers. Cancers, let's see how these 10 days are going to be for you. Let me know where you're from and when's your birthday. Let's see. So Taurians, I feel that okay, now this is again, I see it is a period in which either you can do two things. Either you can get yourself in balance and give your attention to wherever it is required. Okay, so just do that. And if you're able to do that, I feel that you will be less disappointed. I don't think that there are disappointments, of course, during this period, but I think you will be less disappointed if you focus on maintaining the balance here. I also feel that I'm also getting breakup cards, so there could be a project at work which might not work out, or if your relationship might not work out, so there's a time that you can it's heading for a breakup as well. But it is also coming with these cards, which means there's a magician here, which means you have all the resources to still work things out. And the key lies in communication. So don't get into ego issues and things like that, whether it is personal or professional, and just make sure that you work this thing around. When you do that, and of course, no resentment here. So when you do that, you will be able to strive through this period, with a greater balance, because this is what the theme is for you. So maintain this balance and try and work things out. Don't let ego come in between. Let's see which card is telling you what. And let's see. Okay, this is Mohini Murthy, okay, which means the divine enchantress. This is for Cancers. Now, it talks about, ability to overcome any guile and perception to see through who's good with you, who's not good with you. So if you have trickster and, people who you cannot trust with you, I think you'll be able to perceive that during this period. And, you have the knowledge who to give the preferential treatment to. So I think you should be able to do that. That is the blessing which is coming with the enchantress. And I think that kind of works well and resonates well with this as well, because it is talking about not resenting things and understanding who is actually good for you. So even if you think that it is a breakup, it's not actually a person who you should be breaking up with. So she's opening your mind's eye to who's good for you and who's not. So this is about Cancers. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. Like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. And let's move on to Leos. So let's see what we have in store for Leos. Let me know where you're from, Leos. When's your birthday? Let's see how these 10 days are going to be for you. So, okay. So let's see. Leos, we're getting a... Okay. I think, there's a time I see, possibility of getting into a relationship, or, a one-up or a level up in a relationship. Also, I feel you're going to be moving away from the things that are not serving you. Leos, I also feel that during this time you will be in your strength. This is your own card. That means you have to be in your own power and know what to do. So get into your trait of being a Leo, And again, there will be disappointments here in going forward in these 10 days, but you need to look at the brighter opportunity over here, which you're not looking at. So again, change your perspective. And once you start doing that, things are going to get eventful. Things are going to be speeding up. And I don't think you would have time to breathe through these 10 days if you look at it. Now, let's see which Hindu god we have for you here in this read is Sri Ram. It says the blessings that it's getting. It's fidelity in marriage, which means that, this kind of resonates with this, level up in your relationship. I think you will move up a notch, maybe towards marriage, towards commitment. So it is coming with the blessing, and also talks about obedience as a virtue. So that is also what you're blessed with, and security of your name and your status, and also adherence to the truth and keeping one's word. So this is the, blessing which is coming with Lord Sri Ram. And he is also known as the king of Dharma, which means, and being humble, in short. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let's move on to Virgos. Let's see what we have in store for you. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe to this channel, and let me know where you're from. So Virgos, let's see what we have in store for you. So Virgos, okay. Now these 10 days are going to be, okay. Let me tell you the good stuff first. A very stable time monetarily. So I think these 10 days, you're going to be very stable with the money. So I think it will be also a time where you would be feeling secure. You need to be very, very careful of the people around you. Even if, there are people who you think you trust, they may not have their best interest in their heart for you. So you need to be very careful what they say and do, because if you're going to believe them, it will turn you into this entire period of these 10 days into a situation which could be a little painful or hurtful, because it would be like you've been betrayed or your trust has been taken, you've been taken advantage of. So there is a possibility of that happening as well. So better is not to trust the people here. I think this pain that would cause you to, cut the communication with them. I see you cutting the communication with these people, which is okay, because if you cut the communication here, you're getting the star here, which means that it's the right thing to do. You're eventually going to be feeling very good about doing that. I think these people are not meant for you, and you need to understand that these are not the people who are going to create the life that you want. So if that is happening, even if it is hurtful or painful, I think move them away from you. Let's see which Hindu god is coming to your rescue. It is Brihaspati, which is the preceptor of the gods here. So the blessing that it gives you is that your power and prestige in society, you've been blessed with that, which means, again, your power and prestige. By the way, this is also a card for good sexual conduct. So again, you can pay attention to this as well. I think you'll be satisfied with that at least. So coming back to the other blessings, we're talking about worldly knowledge, especially of the law. So you'll be more aware of things, about the legality of things. That is what you're blessed with in the 10 days. And you also have the capacity to act as a coach or a teacher in any spiritual matter. So I think that is something which you'll be blessed with. So I think you have the ability to carry out advisory services for yourself and others. If you get that chance, I think do take that. And I hope, you enjoy this reading, Virgos. Like and subscribe to this channel to let me know if it resonated for you. Share with the people, okay, so that they can also, go through the reading. So let's move on to Libras. Okay, let's see what we have in store for Libras here. So Libras, we're getting these cards for you. A lot of these cards for you. Oh my God. Libras, I'm getting a lot of aces, and a lot of aces means a lot of changes. Things are going to fall into place for you. This is the theme. I think this is also a brink of a new relationship, which is getting you the kind of happy family, the commitment that you want. So I see another relationship starting here. So it could be a possibility that you're stuck somewhere in either your previous relationship or whatever the new relationship you're in. But I think there is some sort of level up which is happening. The only thing that I would like to give you the advice over here, Libras, is that, this trap that you've created yourself, it is in your own mind. So I think you need to unlock that power and get out of this trap, because you are the one who's, who's stopping yourself. I also see there's a change at workplace, maybe a change in status at workplace, or another new job altogether, or a new source of income which is coming in. So yes, these 10 days, a lot of changes, a lot of changes. And of course, the discomfort will also be there when there will be a lot of changes here. So Libras, let's see what we have for you. Okay, we have Balram here, who's the, wielder of the plow. Okay, this is the description of this Hindu god. Here, now the blessing over here is that protection and loyalty. He offers you protection and loyalty. So that means that not just your protected people will be loyal to you, and there is, brotherly love and service around you. People will be kind towards you, and they will serve you during this time, during these changes. So you will be taken care of, and you will also have the spiritual and the moral strength as a blessing to, move forward through this period. And also, it gives you the freedom of the evils of intoxication. So if you have any habits, okay, for example, alcohol or drugs or something like that, I think this would be a good time to quit. So these are the blessings that you have here, Libras. I hope you enjoy this reading. Let me know if it resonated for you. Share with the people that you like, and subscribe and like this channel. It's always beautiful reading for you guys. Moving on to Scorpios. Let's see what we have in store for Scorpios. Okay. Scorpios, a period of confusion. Decision making is not a very good idea right now. I also would like to tell you that, you need to be generous. Stop hoarding onto things. Stop hanging on to things, Scorpios. This is not a good way to go about this. Just because you want to carry forward, it doesn't mean that you will hold on to others. And if you do that, if you release yourself and you're generous with people, be kind, I think you would enjoy yourself. You're going to be happy. And just move forward. Just make sure that you think things through before you make any decision, or before you decide to do something. Like I said, this is not a very good time for decision making. So just make sure you're not hasty. And I think if you are practical and wise about things, which is coming here, so with practicality and wisdom, I think these 10 days will be good to go. Overall, a happy time. Let's see which Hindu god is coming here for you. And now we have the sage of the gods here, which is Narad Muni. Now we're talking about the blessings that it says. It gives you a time to enjoy, general, the music, okay, in general, or the creative things in life. And it also gives you the knowledge of study something during this period. So if you're looking forward to research on certain things or study something, this would be a good time to do that. And yes, you can also master different things, like if you would like to get into some devotional activities, or you want to learn yoga, or you want to do any kind of spiritual activity, this would be a very good time to start doing that. So these 10 days, if there is something that you wanted to do for a long time, I think start right now. And I think you would have this attachment to do this for yourself, and it's going to be a very good feel-good factor as well at the same time, not just spiritual upliftment. So a good time to do that, Scorpions. So let's see what's in store for the next sign. Thank you, Scorpions. The next sign that we have is Sagittarius. Let's see what we have in store for Sagittarians. Please let me know where you're from, guys. And let me know your birthdays. Also, let me know if I'm talking to all some signs, actually, not just one. So let me know how you enjoy the reading. In the meantime, let's see in the kind of, wow, this is for Sagittarians. Now, I see that you're going to accomplish something that you've been waiting for, okay? You're going to accomplish something that you're waiting for since a long time, and I think you're going to finish that. Things are going to start to fall into place. Again, I feel that with the Devil card, you're going to still restrict yourself into doing something that you always wanted to do, which is that having this, you have this family that you always wanted, and have this, the love of your life that you've always wanted. So this is a good time to pursue those things. And the only thing which I see which you not be doing that is that you are stuck because of your past So I would say unlock and unshackle yourself from your past and move forward. Everything that you want, the commitment and, family, kids, whatever that you aim for as far as your home life is concerned, it's all up for grabs. So take care over here, Sagittarians. Let's see what we have in store for you with the Hindu cards here. With the Hindu cards, it's the Agni, the god of fire. Now, let's look at the blessings it has for you. It talks about, first of all, it talks about improved health. I think you would also acquire true knowledge of the worldly riches. That means what is it that is good for you? What is it that is true to your knowledge? I think you're going to be learning more and more about what really is important in life. So I think you're going to be more in sync with the nature of life in general. You're going to look at it from a different angle, a more spiritual way of looking at it. And also, I see that if you are looking forward for, if you're looking forward for spiritual practices like yoga or something, you want to do that, or you may be exercising and taking care of your health. Again, good time to do that. You would have that inner power to actually take that first step during these 10 days. So do that, use it to your advantage. And of course, it also talks about that whatever your desires are, whatever your habits are, this is kind of resonating with the Devil card. It'll free you from all those habits and desires which were holding you back. So I feel that, Agni, the god of fire, is giving you that blessing that you can unshackle yourself and giving you the help right here with the Devil card. So I hope you enjoy the reading, Sagittarians. Like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. Share it with someone, if it resonates for you. And let's move on to Capricorns. So let's see what we have in store for Capricorns. Thank you so much for the water. And Capricorns, let's see. Okay, I feel that you're going to be looking at life from a fresh perspective. Now, this is an absolute leap of faith that you will take towards life, and you will be very considerate and caring about people. You will feel generally successful in your demeanor. And again, I still see that there are certain things that you would be feeling very headstrong about, which is not a very good thing to do, because at present it will give you the momentary happiness and enjoyment, but you need to open your mind and towards the real thing. It's not that if you don't want to do something, it does not have to be done. Okay, you need to be righteous here. If you're not righteous here, I think you're gonna just reverse whatever is it, that your faith will be shackled again. So if you're taking a leap of faith in yourself and towards the worldly things that you want to do, I think you should also make sure that you're righteous about it. Do the right thing. Okay, even if that is something that you don't want to do. And let's see what we have in store for you, which Hindu god. Now this is Ganesh, which is the remover of obstacles. Okay, now this is, you can see this is an obstacle here, so it kind of resonates here. And again, the blessing here is that you will be blessed in getting your obstacles removed, so that your happiness is permanent, not temporary. You have peace and prosperity, physical, mental powers, success in initiating new ventures. Again, this is success in initiating new ventures. This is success. These are new ventures here. So kind of very, very nicely resonating with the rest of the reading here. So this is Ganesh for you. So Capricorns, I hope you enjoyed this reading. You let me know in the comment section how you liked it. Like and subscribe to this channel. And if you haven't done that already, share it with people. Now let's move on to Aquarians. Let's see what we have in store for Aquarians. Okay. Now, wonderful. Aquarians, I feel that, okay, this is these 10 days. Let's look at the good things first. Like really good things is that this is a good good time to spend with your family, good time to spend with the person of your interest or the one that you love. There are great chances for you to, if you're single, great chances for you to find a partner as well. And if you have a partner, I think it will be more stronger, more committed relationship and good family life in general. I also feel that there are things that you don't think about before doing. So I think this is a good time to hold on to your horses, pause, don't be in haste, and be practical and wise towards it. Because if you're not, I think there are going to certain things that you would be cut out of someone's life. So people will not be liking that haste about you. They're going to keep their distance from you. And what you are hoping for is a good time, is a happy time. So this is the only thing that can stop you from feeling these things. So just make sure that you're not hasty, and so that the communication with people is intact, because I think you thrive on communication. So let's see what we have in store for you from the Hindu gods here. I hope you like this deck. I'm actually enjoying reading through this deck. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. Okay, so this is Kurma, the tortoise avatar. Now, it gives you the blessing of diplomacy, which means that, when you're hasty, be diplomatic. Ability to provide the support. Now, you get the support, you provide the support, you get the support. And you also have the steadiness and dependability, which are, again, being mentioned here. And also the skills to manage and contradict, in the contradictory forces. So if there are people, in your own lives, personal or professional, who are trying to distance themselves from you, I think you'll be diplomatic enough. You'll be able to manage any contradictory force during this time. This is what Kurma is giving you as a blessing, and I hope that you enjoy this reading, Aquarians, and like and subscribe to this channel. We keep wanting to introduce you to lovely decks every time, and let me know if you like this deck or not. I really want to know, because this is the first time we're using this deck. So let me know. Pisces, let's see what we have in store for Pisces. Please let me know your birthday, your name, and let's see what we have in store for you. What we have in store for you. Okay. Pisces, I feel that, whenever I see, the kind of person that you are, we're always getting, this is, I actually feel, Pisces, that, you would be getting yourself into conflicts without any head or tail. Need to remember that, ego doesn't win battles, and sometimes you don't have to fight battles. Sometimes battles are not important. Okay. What is more important is to let these things go. And even if it is important for you, you need to find the right time to do that. Okay. So just make sure that you time your arguments properly. Otherwise, they will be not given the attention that it needs. And if there is something, an opinion that you want to share, make sure it's timed correctly and people are ready to listen to it. No, don't do it at conflicting times just because you can't control yourself. Travel is on the cards. I think it also calls for a good happy time, good sexual conduct as well, I see over here. And also the luck is going to turn in your favor, where all of the aspects, will be rearranged. But just that, because of these conflicts, if you try to avoid it, it's good. If you don't, ultimately I see you through these conflicts. But at the end of it all, after all the blessings here, I just see you alone by yourself. So I think, just try and make sure that, you keep your friends with you. They should know what you're going through. And just because they're your friends or someone, who is close to you and they understand you, doesn't mean that you have to burden your energies on them. Sometimes you need to just keep things for yourself. Just make sure that you share it at the right time, ultimately. Otherwise, they would not want to get involved or engaged at the time that you want them to, and you're going to be feeling lonely. Let's see what we have in store for you. We have Bhadrakali, which is the goddess of darkness. Let's see the blessings here. Pisces, worldly power. You have worldly power. And this is coming here. Very, very nicely resonating. Earthly environment, fearlessness in battle, access to your feminine powers and virtues. So this is again the feminine powers and virtues. Now, even if you're a male, it doesn't mean that you don't have feminine characteristics. It is about invoking your feminine powers. Sometimes it's good to listen. Sometimes it's good to be on a softer side of yourself, so that you're well liked and well admired. And ultimately, you need to make sure that you are reassuring people whenever you have to. You're expressing yourself so that you are not left alone. People shouldn't feel that you're cold. So again, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you enjoyed this lovely deck that I have for you. And this was me. I'm going to sign off. And next time, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this, which is where I started my journey. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about this during my next video. So I hope this was good. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe it. Let me know where you're from, and let me know if you like this new deck, and let me know if you want me to keep using these deck, or is there any other deck that you want to see. There are just some few decks that I can show you that I do carry, and there are some at the back over there, but nonetheless, you know, we can cover them whenever we feel like. So let me know if there's any specific deck that I carry that you want me to cover or use for your readings. So I'll see you in August now. Thank you so much for watching. It was lovely reading for you. Namaste.